Hello, everyone, and welcome to Talk Out Loud.
Okay, you and this microphone
I'm very
definitely
happy
about to get
because
on
I
my
have a
last
microphone
nerve.
that I'm talking to now.
It's giving ASMR.
But it's so good. It's pink.
No, it is good. It's cute.
Y'all, I
And
feel like
now
I've
I
been
feel like I need to get
upgraded in
mine.
life. Now,
Mhm. Well, what are
welcome
we
to Talk Out
drinking?
Loud, folks. We clearly have a lot to talk out loud. I am not drinking wine this week, folks. I am actually drinking Stella Rosa, honey peach brandy, and it's delish.
Sounds like
Yeah.
sugar and like sweet tea. That's all I hear is like the sugar being poured in some. Anywho, I'm in a
Sounds like
secret
judgment.
location. So unfortunately I do not have alcohol. I'm at work. I don't drink soda, but I for some reason today I got a soda, so I'm drinking Dr. Pepper, unfortunately. So clink clink. It's real depressing.
Texas, but cheers. Mm.
Gross.
Yes, folks.
Definitely going home and
We have a
making it.
lot of things to unpack today. So we made all of this because that's what we do. But I would like to start out with this question, and I will pose this to Lady T. Why do you think parents are here on the earth? Like, why are there parents?
I mean,
Should we
it's
give
hard to put
context?
into. Okay, so I'm raising teenagers, and I'll just leave it at the teenagers right now. I'm not going to talk about the 21-year-old, but I have two teenagers at home, almost 15 and 18, and the 17 is very much in this mode of, but I'm almost 18, and I want to strangle because I responded back the other day and I was like, please write me an essay on what you think is going to happen to you when you turn 18. I'm excited to hear how great your life is going to be. Because, honey, it's not. And I don't mean that in a negative way to tell him, like, oh, it's going to be, terrible. But, like, you have a rude awakening. Turning 18, sure, it's going to be joyous and exciting. But, like, once responsibility hits you in that throat, you're not going to be having so much fun. Like, I don't know what you think turning 18 is going to be. I've asked him before, like, where do you think you're going to live? Or, like, how do you think you're going to live independently? Like, at 18? I don't think they think all the way through. They're just like, oh, I'm about to turn 18 and like party time. No, it's the worst. And I should know because I got married at 18. I had a car, an
Well, you just made a good
apartment.
point. Right? You did. What,
Hmm.
I mean, like, what is the expectation for when you turn 18? Like, just dialing it back one more. Because I feel like the way we were raised,
Hmm.
if you want to be 18 and grown, then you could do that out of this house. And when you leave this house, that means you are responsible for all
For you.
things and all bills. But I
Hmm.
feel like this generation that we're raising is like that.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because the other one that's been out of my house for years still thinks like, I mean, it's a different. It's every kid is different. With that one, he feels he's never really treated us like he had parents. He's always acted like he was doing his own show. You got it. And eventually you get tired and you do. Like I've been telling you and other people, like their decisions are not always reflective of you. Like you're making your own choices. I'm not a bad parent. Now, have I made some not so great decisions? Sure, but that is parenting. Just like you're living your childhood and making mistakes. I'm doing the same. But sometimes these
Right.
these these decisions and the consequences that are happening to you, that's not a reflection of me. I didn't tell you to go do that. I didn't say do XYZ. You did it. And this is what's happening afterwards. Am I going to be here? Sure, but like how long are we extending this? Like, hey, I'm gonna pick you up when you're purposely continuously doing the wrong thing that's getting you in these terrible situations. And it's like for that one in particular, yeah, it is extremely hard to watch. I mean, I may seem stoic because inside I'm tired.
Yeah.
But I literally tried everything. And so it's just like, oh, now you want a parent? Now you're accepting parents. That's interesting. But it's like you can't just pick us up and choose like, okay, I need my mom now. Well, I tried to tell you before you got there, and you constantly want to do your own thing. And now that you still haven't really hit rock bottom, honestly, you still have somewhere to go. But now it's like, oh, but you're my mom and you're supposed to do this and you're not concerned about where I lay my head. I was. That's why I put you over here and you messed that up and got away from there. And now you're over here and I'm supposed to like
Hmm.
run to your rescue. Again, I need to make a sign. Your emergency is not mine. Yeah, I'm not in a state of emergency and you're not going to put me in one. But anyway, the teenagers. Yeah, it's interesting.
Right. Protecting your
they're
peace.
still they're
Hmm.
still going through their things and they're still like learning and feeling themselves, and I get that. I can give a little grace there, but I'm absolutely gonna give you that verbiage too, like, okay, let's let's see what you think is going to happen to you at 18. I mean, you just now got a job, you don't even work every day, and you're already trying to pull, oh well, I wasn't here, well, I had to work. Sweetie, what do you think I've been doing your whole life? Working in and out of the house,
I know.
inside, outside.
So
We repeat.
cute.
Like, I don't understand. I wish that I had that luxury to just be like, "Oh, I went to work today, guys. I'm not doing anything else. I've stepped foot in the house." No, and you don't
I'm
even work
done.
like all
So y'all
day.
need to do everything else.
Yeah, it's a little annoying. And
I
then I
feel like
have,
that's how the men were back in the day too.
hmm, oh,
Men
did went
back
to
in the day were very much
the.
like, well, I went to work today. So you need to cook, clean, take care of the kids, pay all the bills because I went to work.
It's interesting.
Like, what?
Yeah, because I
And
don't know what that
you
transition
want an
was, but
award? You want a gold star?
yes, gold star for Marcus.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I do feel like I didn't want, like, there was definitely like this nostalgia, right? Growing up. I mean, again, I graduated in 1999. Yep. So I definitely feel like there was this idea of get away from the parents
Mm,
because it was get away from the rules, get away from the oppression, get away from like, just running towards freedom, freedom to
yeah.
go and be and do what I wanted to do, not realizing that there really is no freedom because you
Mm,
still have responsibilities. But as an 18-year-old, don't nobody care about them responsibilities. I only cared about the freedom and the partying. That's what I wanted to do. And I did a lot of it at that age. So I will say that. But when I had a kid, I felt like, I wasn't really ready to leave probably at 18 because I
yeah.
wasn't educated enough or I wasn't educated in that way. I feel like we got a lot of education in like Christianity, the church and the Lord, go to school, sure. But when it's like comes to real life things like
Hmm.
dating and sex and finances, there was really no education there. And I
Mm-mm.
feel like, yes, I would have been fine in a Christian environment. I would have been fine in a school environment, but anything outside of those environments, I was ill equipped. And so for my kid, we had a lot of like real conversations, real things. I tried to tell my kid about wearing a tampon, and my friend's daughter had like already told her. She was like, well, I wanted to go swimming and I was on my period. So she just told me how to put it. And I'm like, oh, like I didn't get a chance to
Yeah.
teach you that because I was like, my mother would never. I mean, if
Hmm.
we used a tampon, that meant we were having sex. Like, what are you doing? So,
But
anyways,
even
I
that,
felt like with her,
hmm,
I knew that she wasn't going to be ready
yeah.
because there's only so much. And I do feel like that junior and senior year, I felt like I definitely tried to do more
Mm,
educating because I'm like, I'm prepping you. I'm prepping you. I'm prepping you. Like, I made my daughter cook one night a week, like for her life, kind of thing. And she would do these little like air fryer things. And I was like, how did that turn out? Okay, that's good. You can use that in your college dorm. Like, I'm trying to give you little things. I was like, because
Mhm.
the cafeteria commons area, whatever, is not going to always be open. You may get hungry. You want to whoop something up. Here's some
Mhm.
things that you can kind of put together, just trying to be resourceful. But like
Yeah.
budgeting and money, those are things that we had to have conversations about. Like, okay, I'm going to give you an allowance and I'm going to buy groceries for the week.
Mhm.
Don't call me on Wednesday talking about, can you have money for Chick-fil-A? Because the answer is going to be no. You either need to budget the allowance that I've given you, or
Mhm.
you need to ask for, what are those chicken nuggets that are like Chick-fil-A? Just Bear. Get us some Just Bear, whatever. It's not sponsored, but you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I'm trying to find ways to educate you, to prep you to be on your own. But I mean, she's almost 20 and I still pay like 3 of her bills. So,
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not perfect either. I'm just saying, why do kids think that we are here? Like, why are parents put in this earth to, because I'm not your slave.
Mhm.
That's one.
Mhm.
I'm not your bank.
Mhm.
I think those are the two big ones for me. Like, I don't work for you, but I
Yeah.
do. Oh, I'm not the taxi. Do I pick you up for things? Yes. But
The
come on.
chauffeur. Yes. And then like, why am I the volunteer for like all children that are around you? I'm
Everything.
just like,
Right.
and for
Uh-huh.
me, I'd always be like, I'm one person. Where are the children with two parents? Need none of them? None of them are available? I just like,
Right.
I'm like, I have to take them home and pick them up. Nobody's gonna help
Right.
me at all. Yeah, that's frustrating sometimes. I mean, but yes, I do like knowing where my kid is, just like you said. Like I like knowing where they are, who they're with. Okay, you want me to drive? Fine. But now it's like, y'all want to go out
Mhm.
late? Mm-mm. Oh, you're going further than 10 minutes away? Can we not include me? And then now that he can drive, it's like, okay, yes. But then it's the struggle of like coming back in the house. And he tried that the other day, like, well, when you were, I said, oh, got you there. I didn't go out, sir. I went to sleep. I was sneaking people in, not out. Okay. So I was indoors. Okay.
It's not better, but
So I was like, I can't help you. Like I don't think I even had a curfew because I didn't go nowhere. Like, I don't know. But it's just this is my first go round of a curfew
oh
because like I
yeah.
told
Did
you,
we have a curfew? That's a
where was I going that I needed a curfew? I went to work and they were checking up on me there. And I was not at
right.
work. Yeah.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, I didn't think about that. My kids was midnight. If you're
Yep.
not in this house by midnight, stay where you at. Because I'm trying
Hmm.
to go to bed and I can't close my eyes unless I know that you're in a safe place. Either
And they
that's
don't
in
tell you
this
that.
house or wherever you are staying.
But this is another question of what do you
These
think we're
kids.
here for? Because the 17-year-old is like, well, you can go to sleep. Well, set the alarm. I can turn it off when I get home. Oh, well, cut the lights off. I don't need them. I need you to not figure out a solution right now. I need you to get home. It's like always just, he's so nonchalant. I'm like, I'm not telling you so that you can work your way around it. I'm telling you, thinking it's helping you like understand where I'm coming from. But no, all you hear is, okay, let me fix that. Oh, just turn the lights off. Well, go ahead and set the alarm. You don't have to stay up. Yes, I
Yeah,
do.
right. I'm good.
It's like they don't,
I can
they
come in
don't
at 3
understand.
a.m., 4 a.m. What's going to happen? Right.
And then he'll find his way around like, oh, well, I wasn't with you.
Yeah.
So I can go over here because I wasn't with you. I wasn't like under your care, I guess. I'm like, sir, just because you stepped outside of this house and you're like supposedly at another friend's house, he thinks like, oh, it's their responsibility. Like I'm with them, I'm not with you. So like I can just go and do what I want. False. You've lost it. Because like he'll say he's gonna stay over there and I'll be like, okay,
It's like
great. And then
Candyland.
I'll set the alarm. I'll turn the lights off. And then they decide to go to the gym at midnight. And then when he goes to the gym, then they go to Waffle House. It's 1 a.m. Then they go to Waffle House and he decides, oh, don't be alarmed, I'm coming home. 1:30. I'm like, why are you here after curfew? Well, I wasn't with you. So like all of a sudden your curfew has magically went away.
It's an excuse. Try
Girl, I'm
again. Try again. Give me something better.
exhausting. That's why I've constantly been like, okay, y'all think the toddler stage is bad? Please. please. Wait till
I
they go toe to toe with you.
didn't get a toddler phase.
Mm. Well, mine
Yeah.
was jumping off
Well,
changing tape.
and your kids are very
I want them
not
to talk, and
argumentative, but they're
so
very
they're very chatty. They're very quick-witted.
they have a
They have
comeback for
mind.
everything. I don't know what the word
Yes.
is.
They're very sharp.
It's like I could say something, and before I finish my sentence, you've already created the rebuttal
Mhm,
to what I've just like. Can I finish what
mhm,
I want to say before you've rebutted it already?
mhm,
I ain't nobody got time for that. You're right. I'd be it too. I'd be like, and these are the moments where I get a little sad because those are the moments where I want to be like, go ask your dad. Because it's just like, can I tag team or tap out? Can I
yeah,
tap out? Somebody else tap in and be like,
mhm,
I said no, move on. And I've had friends, thankfully, in my life, and even like brother-in-laws that have been supportive
mhm,
when things like that have happened. So I'll tell this one quick story. So my kiddo was like 3 or 4. I mean, super, super young, very, very long time ago. But I was exhausted. The separation and divorce was new. And I was asking her to like clean up. I was at my sister's house, was asking her to clean up. And she just was baldy rawl and fiddly dee, fiddly faddle poodle, and was not paying attention. And my brother in law, all he did was say her name. She bawled, y'all, like just fell out on the floor. Oh,
mhm,
you know, like, and I was like, he didn't even, all he said was your name. And that was enough for you to be convicted to be like, okay, let me get up and do it. But I could sit
mhm.
here on the couch, scream, holler, yell, threaten, all of these things, and you're not taking me seriously at all. He says your name, and it's girl. I mean, she
Mhm,
still remembers this. And I'm like, it wasn't even that. All I wanted you to do was take off that stupid Princess and the Frog dress and go put it up because it was time to leave.
mhm, mhm.
So these are
These
the
are
moments where it's like, can I tap out? Can
yeah,
I tap
tag team.
out?
I
Can
definitely wanna
someone else
tag
tap
team.
in?
Can someone else take you? Can someone else pay for this? Can someone else, like,
Especially this age.
say the
Yeah.
things that I'm saying in a different face so that you can do it? It's super frustrating sometimes. Yeah, the same thing. And it's
I
like,
think you
even with,
just
like,
said something
cooking.
too.
What?
Mm, sorry, go
Oh,
ahead.
no. No, I was just saying, like, the same things that I say, somebody else or, like, even with cooking, like, they'll eat something at someone else's house, and I'm like, "I thought you didn't like that." Like, when I don't cook, y'all are hungry, and
Right.
then when I cook, like, "I don't like that." I'm just like, "I can't win here. I can't win here. I'm just gonna cook for me. Get what you can."
Right. And that was right. This was around that age that I stopped doing that too. I'm
Mhm.
done cooking because I'm the only one eating it.
And y'all can cook.
And you
Y'all
still
are
want
totally
McDonald's or Subway.
yep, fully capable of cooking.
That
Well,
that's
it's only $6.99. Well, not
I
when you
think the
add
other
your
thing
drink.
oh, yeah. And everything's gotta be supersized when it's my money. But when it's your money, you want like the kids' meal. Oh,
Sure
now
did.
you remember you're a kid. That's
She sure did upgrade to that
I feel
large
like at
drink.
Chick-fil-A, I do the kids meal right now.
Mhm. Yep.
It's the perfect size. I get the meal, the
Mhm.
fries, the drink, and a freaking dessert and be full.
Mhm.
But y'all want the deluxe burger, super size with fries on the
You
ma'am.
want a drink and a shake
I was gonna say the
and a
other thing
salad?
that frustrates me, it's too much.
Have
It's
a
too much.
boy. Have a
Other
boy.
thing that frustrates me, I can't. I'm lost. I'm lost on boys. I can't do it. I'm too mushy. I'm too, oh my God, are they eating? Are they sleeping? Are they doing all these things? Whereas if it was a girl like mine, I'm like, get up, get your big girl panties on. We've got this. We've got to move on. I just feel like I'm way tougher on
Mhm.
her than I am on my nephews because my nephews are just so cute. So it's just like, whatever you want,
Alright.
you can
That
have it.
doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah.
Anywho,
My light turned off.
I was gonna say that something else that frustrates me about like this age group anyway is that I find out that when they're at other people's houses, they're so like respectful. Or well, like when I'm around my
Mhm.
kids' friends, parents, or something like that, this, oh, she's excellent, or she's wonderful, or she was doing our dishes. And I'm like, I'm sorry, hold on, what? Because
Exactly.
she won't do dishes at my house, but she's going to go over to your house and do dishes and sweep and mop your floor. Like, who are we talking about? How is it that you're able to do all those things outside of the house, but you
Mhm.
can't do it inside of the house? Like, I just feel like, yo, we're a team, I thought. Like we're family. We're on the same team here. And I feel like we're working against each other.
Mhm.
Like, I'm a single parent. I've never been a single parent before. This is my first time doing stuff like this. I'm learning too. But why are you working against me?
Yeah.
Why can't we all just get along?
Because
I
it like
pay
there
the
was for
bills.
days
I'm
at
trying to
other
keep the house.
people's. Always good reviews, always good raves. And I'm just
It's
like,
amazing.
oh, she's welcome anytime. Like she's so great. And I'm like, did you see her at all? Because like I don't see her much. She's in her room. And I'm just like,
Because I never do.
maybe that's why she's so great. But I mean, I don't know. I guess that's a good thing. Like they're good when they're away from us. But yeah, why can't I get the same energy? Hmm.
Right. And I feel like when we, as parents, okay, so I'll make this general and then I'll make it specific, but as parents, I remember when our parents would give me advice, I'd be like, well, you're old. You don't know what you're talking about. Right.
Same.
But with my kid, I'm like, oh, no, no, I've already made that mistake. I've made that
Hmm.
mistake. Let me tell you about it so you don't have to do it again. But it's like, nope. My kid is very much one that's like, you said the stove is hot, but I need to see it for myself. And it's like, okay, okay. And then you go over there, you test it, and you're like, oh, it's hot. And I'm sitting there like, I told you
Is
that.
it?
Why do you listen to me? Why do you have to go test it? Why do
Hmm.
we have to fight or argue about everything? If I'm telling you don't go over there because it's not a good crew,
Hmm.
I'm telling you this for a reason. But it's
Hmm.
like, why is it so bad that I'm right as a parent? Why is it so bad?
It's it's
Why don't you
it's
want me
because
to be
you
right?
want.
Why is it that if I say one
Mhm.
thing,
These are the moments where you want like something bad to happen to them, so you can be like, ah, you finally get it. Like I don't, but it's
do you
like,
feel
my
it?
God, I'm tired of telling you this. Like every time I try to give an analogy to the 17-year-old, and he's like, but we didn't. Like just today, he's like, but we didn't get pulled over. I said, you're not listening. Like if you did, these things that you're doing are not okay, and you can't be telling the cop like, oh, I don't know who had it. It doesn't matter. Like I need you to pay attention to who's in my
They don't
car,
care. Yeah,
what they're doing in my car, or you won't be in my car. Is that clear? But it's just like, no.
period.
All he hears is, but what you're saying didn't happen, so I can't even like envision it. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding. Like, you've gotta be kidding.
It's
Nothing. No
insane.
example
It's
I give.
insane. I
It's just
mean,
not
but
gonna.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't say that I'm better like that I did that as a child. I just don't feel like we were given those kind of talks anyway.
Mhm.
So there wasn't
Mhm.
anything for me to just I mean, if I was rebelling against God, it wasn't necessarily against like parents, like if I'm going to drink, if I'm going to smoke, if I'm going to go clubbing, that's against the
Mhm.
Lord, not against like my parents. But our kids, because our kids are literally like maybe a year apart, if
Mhm.
that, they they feel like they know everything. And if they do something once and don't get caught, then it's like, well, then I can do it
I was
again
wrong.
because
Yep.
I didn't get caught.
Mhm.
And I watch way too much crime TV, 48 hours, documentaries of these same type of kids, the
Mhm.
same age, that think that
Mhm.
they are invincible and they're dead. And now I'm not saying live in fear. I'm saying
Mhm.
live with caution, live with awareness. Self awareness is huge for me. And I
Mhm.
realize that America lacks in self awareness,
Mhm.
i.e., California. But, I'm just going to throw that out there as well. It's like when they drive like they are the only people um, in the world. No need to pay attention to anything or anybody because I'm the only person on the road. I could drive in the middle of the road. I could be on my phone. It's like self awareness. And my other part, sorry, just my other little caveat to that is that it's not always you that I'm worried about as my child. I'm worried about everybody
Everybody.
else around you. So,
Yeah.
yes, you could drive very well, music down, hands on 10 and 2, no problem. But that next kid who isn't self aware isn't, they hit you, you go over the overpass, and now we're at your funeral.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, let's be a
But
little more
that's it.
self aware. Not
Yep. I'll always
scary,
be
not looking in
like,
fear, just self aware.
but again, with the examples, like I'll give some and like saying, look out for everybody else on the road, or, oh, at this hour, there's more drunk drivers. Cause like when I say that, he'll be like, well, I could get in an accident at 2 p.m. I said, and you're absolutely right, but there's more of a danger in the nighttime. And then I go into the drunk drivers and I'm like, and the drunk driver usually always lives. And it's just like, it just goes like way over his head. And he's just not listening. Well, I'm just going right
Right.
here. I'm just going across the street. Sweetie, something could happen at the
It's
stop sign and you
quick.
ain't even out the neighborhood. Like, who cares if you're going across the street? I'm like, it's 1 o'clock. No, stay home. Keep your butt at
Yeah.
home. I
And
don't
like you
know.
said, boys is you're already targeted. So, yeah,
Absolutely. Like, why are you out at this
yeah,
time? No. They don't care if you came from the gym.
yeah.
It don't matter. Why are you out? Is this your car?
If
Like,
I'm a
it's
cop
just,
and
yeah.
I see a car full of teenage boys at 1 a.m., I'm pulling them over. What y'all
I'm gonna
doing?
say
Where y'all going?
car. Absolutely.
Let me
Like,
smell something in your breath. Yeah.
hmm hmm
Well, maybe that's why God didn't make me a cop, but I don't know. I just feel like there's so much opportunity to really invest in the kids of this generation and teaching them to be self-aware and teaching them to be cautious and educating them on what real life is like,
hmm
because in their minds real life is my parents pay all my bills and I'm going to be insta famous. And it's like, yeah, but that's not reality.
Yeah.
You need something to fall back on and you need to be self-aware and have
hmm
multiple streams of like things going on. Sometimes it's not just, well, I'm going to go to school and I'm going to do this one thing for the rest of my life, because that's not even a thing anymore either. I think we were talking about that
Never.
before. Like our
hmm
parents retired from jobs that they worked 20, 30 something years on. Whereas these people nowadays, it's around their 40s that they're like changing careers. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, what? Like you can
hmm
do that at 40? You can change your career
hmm
from what you've done 20 something years to now doing something completely different and being happy,
Yeah. Or starting a
not being
business.
like, I've been at this
Or
same job for 20 years and I hate it and I'm counting down the days. Right.
hmm Yeah.
Well,
And
I guess we
start
can
it.
end this episode on a light note, which is, oh, sorry, there's a little mosquito around here. Ending on a light note, Tamara made a comment. What was it for 4th of July? Are people really into fireworks still?
Oh my God. Yes, I did say that because I was like, if I just kept seeing the thing of like 250th birthday or whatever it was. And I was like, so 250 years, like we're still excited about fireworks. Like we haven't been doing this for now, mind you, I don't know if fireworks was around 250 years ago. I don't. But in that moment, I was like, why are we still getting fireworks? I mean, I get people are having children. Those new children may be excited for the fireworks, but it's like I don't see the point. I mean, of course mine are older. They're not even at home. Like they're doing their own thing, but like I don't know. Like they all look the same. I think even like seeing people's social media, like they're even saying like, don't post the same vid. Like we're all watching fireworks. Don't keep posting the videos about it. Like we don't care. The same with Christmas morning though. Everybody's posting their videos of opening. We're all opening gifts, or we're not. We all have a Christmas tree, or we don't. Like it's just. I think when social media was new, it was like exciting because I can post this somewhere and get like instant feedback like that. That boost. But then
Relatable. Sure,
now
sure, sure.
it's like we're all doing the same thing. Like we don't care. We really don't care. But yeah, they'll pop it like the day before, the day
I'm just not a
after.
fan of fireworks because they're loud. Yeah,
It's
it's
very
too
gunshotty.
much. They're super expensive for 20 seconds.
It sounds like some of them sound a little gunshotty for me, and me a little girl always like, We just got to look at each other like, okay, okay, it was a firework. Like, that's kind of close, huh? I was like,
Was
it
that
is,
really
girl.
firework? Right, was that really
You just don't know because some of them are so
mm, I don't
obnoxious.
know,
They're
girl.
so
Well, on that note,
yeah. I'm gonna wait
well,
till
I
I'm gonna
hope you
rip
all
up your
find
brains.
something different. Because what's next? Labor Day? Please do something different for Labor Day,
Oh,
folks.
that's a firework
Let's
holiday
give
too.
fireworks a break.
No, the stands are gonna come out and they're gonna do it again,
It's a
guaranteed.
coming.
We'll be sitting here again, but I'm gonna get home and make a real cocktail. Can't wait. Until next
I'm
time.
gonna call it firework.
Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't want to be
Toodles.
cliche with my July drink, but yes, it's happening.